Now the latest from ITV News Anglia with Becky Jago and David Whiteley.
Hello, good evening and welcome to ITV News Anglia.
Tonight's top stories.
A warning for those who use a Suffolk river. Scientists say they found a number of harmful toxins in samples taken from the River Deben.
I probably wouldn't go swimming in some of the locations where samples have been taken.
Well, today Anglian Water have been told to refund customers over poor performance. We'll hear from them in a moment.
Also on the programme, the latest from the Essex Detention Centre, where asylum seekers have been protesting over conditions.
Liberal Democrats from our region are heading home from their conference, saying they're ready for a general election.
Plus, for sale, a woodland retreat that's a real hidden gem. We take a look around this once grand Victorian home. Hello from David and from me. Welcome to the programme.
First tonight, fears for the future of some of our rivers as Anglian Water fails to meet its targets on cutting pollution.
Regulator Ofwat has told the company it's underperforming and must give millions of pounds back to its customers.
Well, it comes with particular concern over high levels of bacteria in the River Deben in Suffolk, where scientists and volunteers have revealed E. coli with multiple toxins in the water, enough, they say, to make some seriously ill.
But Anglian Water says it has a multi-billion-pound plan to protect our region's environment, as Rob Setchell reports.
Not the weather for fishing at Martlesham Creek in Suffolk, but this isn't fishing. It's citizen science, and the Mayor of Woodbridge, Eamon O'Nolan, has been playing his part for 2 years. Highlighting E. coli in the River Deben, this test, carried out next to a sewage outlet, ended in this result. Every blue dot indicates bacteria.
We have huge levels of E. coli on the River Deben, and I think everybody knows that now. There are plenty of people of my age who have always known that you don't swim at low water around here. But this is spread through the whole community now. So people are highly aware.
The volunteers' tests head here to the labs at the University of Suffolk, where Dr. Nick Tucker and his microbiology students can sequence the genomes of the bacteria and tell exactly what they are. About half of those analysed so far contain harmful toxins. Some also have genes associated with antibiotic resistance.
I was surprised to see some strains that had multiple toxins. They are highly likely to make people ill. Personally, at the moment, I probably wouldn't go swimming in some of the locations where samples have been taken. Most of us are relatively healthy and won't be at a huge amount of risk, but certainly individuals, the elderly, very young people, people with predisposing health issues, this could be a significant risk to them.
And the Climate Action Group is also worried about high levels of phosphates, which can damage river health and wildlife. The Deben flows through an agricultural area and is lined by several wastewater treatment plants. Anglian Water's installing new equipment to reduce those phosphates and plans to protect the designated bathing water with additional disinfection. But regulator Ofwat says the firm is failing to meet targets on cutting pollution and must return more than £20 million to customers.
We have work to do to improve our performance on pollutions, but actually the main reason we missed our targets last year was to do with the significant climate events that we felt across our region in terms of heat wave and freeze-thaw in the winter. There's a lot of work we're actually doing on the River Deben at the moment. We're installing phosphate removal equipment at our water recycling centres up and down the river.
The hope is that the thousands of tests pouring in for analysis will allow scientists to map the health of the Deben. They may be able to reveal the scale of the pollution problem, but the real challenge for water firms, farmers, governments and the whole community is how to tackle it. Rob Setchell, ITV News.
Next,